Hello, how are you? It has been a while since I've popped on here, and I'm really being called to bring forth almost an energy report and a healing, a deep healing. So I'm going to pull a few cards. I'm already receiving a light code um, activation and integration. And we're just going to create this sacred space right now. So know if you're watching this for a reason. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Jen and I am an intuitive. I also channel and I connect with my star family and bring through light codes and frequencies to help shift consciousness to a higher frequency, clearing the lower bodies and linking heart and mind together as one. So, like I said, I'm really being called to connect with you right now and bring through kind of a energy analysis of what's happening, pull some cards, and finish with a light code and guided meditation. So one of the things that I've really noticed coming up is a deep purging on not only a cellular level, but these are purgings within our relationships and the relationships to ourselves. Now, one of the things that can be quite challenging as a human is the dissolving of the ego, or what we thought or what we perceived to be. Basically, what I'm hearing from my guides is a deep reality check into what is really happening. And when we dive into our relationships, and myself included, I have found myself in past attaching to a certain outcome. And what I'm understanding with this is that we need to let go and to surrender to the greater outcome, that we are creating our reality as consciousness shifts, as we shift. So this is why it is important to do the inner work and to empower yourself so that you are able to live and be a sovereign being. For you to really stand in your full I am presence. And when you stand in your full I am presence, you are unshakable. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to move back into the human mind, but you may catch yourself and shift that and bring yourself back into those higher frequencies. So pay attention to what's coming up within you and also around you, which is a reflection of your inner reality. And this was another reason why I was being called forth, is because if you have been denying yourself, whether emotionally, mentally, kind of pushing it under the rug and, I don't have to worry about this, or it's no big deal, or this will go away. Well, if it is not in alignment, it's going to come up, this whole purging. And when you are in that, it's really important, whether it is a loss of a relationship, a job, the idea of what you thought. It's really important not to attach. And it's really hard for me to just go ahead and say, well, just don't attach to it. But when we attach to the outcome or how we think we should feel, we actually increase the intensity of it. So a really great tip and technique is to get outside in nature. Go lay on the grass and begin to connect to the earth. Go out in nature, go for a walk in the forest. Maybe you're called to the water, and just let go. Just literally lay or allow the energy, the healing energies of the earth to help remove. And you can simply ask, please, allow these lower frequencies, these emotions to release from my bodies, and allow yourself to surrender to this. That's really important right now. And another really good tool is sometimes when there's a lot of anxiety and worry, we can reach for food and the wrong foods. As we are energetic beings, we need to fuel our bodies with energy, with living high frequency. So plants, lots of greens. If you're not juicing, I would really encourage you to juice. And on my Instagram, I have lots of juicing kind of videos that I do, and also in one of my memberships where there's a whole bunch of recipes where you can juice yourself. Also, really, really, really being mindful of how you're eating and how your body is responding to food is really important too, because remember, everything is shifting. You are shifting. And it's important not to be extremely hard on yourself, to nurture yourself. And just as if you were nurturing a child or a loved one, you have to start doing that to yourself. Rest when you need to rest. Go for frequent walks. And don't feel bad about it. Because this is about you connecting back to your true essence, to your light. So just be gentle. So that was a message that really was being called to come through. I also have some tapping techniques and pranayama techniques, as well as other light codes and activations, clearings that you can check out on my YouTube, and I will be posting more within the next few weeks. So do note that. I have a few, like I said, I'm going to be pulling a few cards. Do you hear that jingle? That was interesting. I just heard a jingle. Okay. So I'm going to be pulling from the Diana Cooper deck, the Dragons, then the Starseed Oracle deck. And I'm just going to take a moment. So if you would like to just kind of sit back and take a moment to breathe into your heart and just visualize this sacred breath in and out through your heart. And I'm calling the energy of Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon, and my team in spirit, my star family, Lord Melchizedek, and come and be with us. Pulling this and asking guidance for the collective. So the card, it's the Lilac Fire Dragon. It'll be in reverse, so I'm sorry. Transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to the transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. And this is all about you being in that full presence, in that higher heart frequency. So beautiful. So we'll call forth the Lilac Fire Dragon. And just looking here. I have to say, I have a lilac bush outside and I just absolutely love the fragrance. And that's another thing too with nature and flowers. When you are fully present in that and you can take the time to smell the flowers, the sweetness, the nectar, the beauty of flowers, and all the rebirth that is being brought forth right now. It's pretty amazing. My apologies. Here it is. Okay, so these dragons are 5th dimensional. However, they can reach up into the 9th dimension to access awesome lilac fire of source, which is a new energy recently graced to earth. This carries transcendent love as well as enlightenment. Ushakia sotorishakia sondoriama nia koriaka ishati todi titia tatia satarishako shakia sanya onania kari korikia satia kosha mania korishiki sanya. That came through. I'm also being guided too about the elementals. The healing energies of the elementals when we're out in nature. So you can always call forth the energy of the elementals here. When these dragons pour their lilac fire over and through us, we are bathed in divine feminine light, which has the power to dissolve all lower energies in pure love and brings us peace, hope, and joy. It also bathes us in the higher divine feminine qualities of wisdom and oneness. Having this energy in our aura may even allow us to experience bliss and ecstasy. So the guidance here, when you choose this card, a lilac fire dragon will touch you with incredible 9th dimensional light. So call upon it and ask it to touch you. As it approaches, breathe this love and sense the lilac. Well, isn't it something that there is a lilac bush right outside the window? How perfectly perfect. So we're going to call in the energies of the lilac fire dragons. Please surround us now. And I'm going to pull a card from the Rebecca Campbell Star Seed Oracle deck. I'm just putting the cards behind me because as a yogini, I don't have a desk. I do most of my work on the ground. Whoa, those cards just flew out. So I'm going to pull one, but I'm also going to see what literally flew out of the deck and landed on the ground right beside my huge rose quartz. So we'll see what I do with that. I feel like it's the top one right here. Oh, wow. Okay. So this one that came forth was fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. I feel that that's what's really happening, the polarities right now. And this is why it's important that they're saying, try not to react, overreact, and to find the neutral point in the center. It's the code that I brought through too, which is one of the Aurora Rose codes that came through. Wow, that I'm going to show you as well. These are available on digital prints as well. This one is, where is it? I've done so many. Let's breathe that in for a moment. To be in that center point with that aquamarine healing frequencies and the rose gold, the Christ light. It's very healing. And the card that flew out of the deck was Activated Earth. Powerful places, ley lines, trust where you're led. And this is really important too. This is a really strong message because this is why so many of us are purging. So we're able to release the densities, releasing the old and welcoming this new higher frequencies where we are divinely led, not only to our soul families, but to places upon the earth plane to help shift the frequency. Because remember, as we shift our frequency, we are shifting the frequency of the consciousness of the earth. So it's really important here. And yeah, so that came through. So before, I am just going to take a sip of my green juice and then we'll get started. So wherever you are, you might want to kind of sit back in a chair, or if you can, just take a moment to lie down on your back. And let's just start by focusing on our breath. I start to breathe in and out through the breath. Long, smooth, absorbed inhalations. Long, complete exhalations. And with your eyes closed, just begin to relax and let go of any tension through the jaw, the tongue. Relax the forehead, the muscles of the face, the back of the skull. Let go of any tension. Just let it go. And just imagine this very soothing, warm blanket being wrapped around you. And you are being held in this love and this warmth and this nourishment of your breath. And as you continue to breathe, just allow this softness to move through your body. Feel it as it moves across your chest and slides down your arms. Maybe even move the shoulders up and back a few times. And take a deep breath in here. And exhale, just fully, freely let it go. Allowing each exhalation, each out breath to release any and all tension. Just feel the softness moving in. And I want you to move down into the navel center. You can place your hands around the navel center, or just simply bring your awareness there. And take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, just feel and see the energy releasing. It's moving through the back of the body and down into the hips, down through the legs, past the knees, the shins. Let's feel this tension releasing down through the ankles, the heels. Feel your whole body here. Breathing, softening. And I want you to begin to visualize or imagine that you are laying somewhere in nature. You can hear the birds, the wind blowing through the trees, the softness in the air, and you feel so relaxed. Your body is able to completely surrender. You see butterflies in the air, the sweet smell and fragrance of nature. And as you continue to bathe in this space, we call upon the energy of Mother Gaia. And we call upon the energy of Archangel Sandalphon. We call upon the energy of Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Jophiel, Camuel, Zachiel, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin. to surround us in a cocoon of light and love. And just take a moment to connect to the energy of Gaia. And ask, that any stress, worry, grief, pain be released from your bodies, and feel this connection and see this as any heaviness, any worry, any grief begins to release. See this as energy moving up into your body and almost scooping out, releasing out into the earth where the energy is being transmuted. And the energy from the elementals, the crystals, the fairies, the birds, surround you. Just allow yourself to release here. Crystals are being placed on your body. One to the third eye point, one to the throat, for allowing your truth, your voice to be heard clearly. One on your heart, one on each palm, left and right, one on your solar and sacral, two on your knees, left and right, one between your feet, one over your head, and two above your head to the left and right, and one above 4 feet. You are asked to move deeply into your heart and to surrender. I now call forth the energy of the lilac dragons to move into the space and transmute, transcend any lower energies that are still showing up in this space. I now call the energy of the Andromedans, Sirius B, the Lyrans, the Octurians. You are asked to open up your heart. They begin to move into this space, open their hearts, and out through their hands project a high frequency light that moves into your body. Feel your entire body pulsating, emanating in this white, golden, pink, and peach hue. Archangel Raphael moves into this space. He comes right close to you. His emerald healing light take this time to connect and ask, communicate. Sometimes when we allow ourselves to open, when we allow ourselves to trust, the answers and the directions are right there. He presents you with an emerald and asks you to place it in your heart. Take a deep breath in and allow yourself to receive this beautiful gift. See the energy move up and down your spine. Ya sandio kriya kia sandio kriya sha ushandi andoria kyo sondori shikia sandioko doriandia sadio kriya shuko shakiandan dionda ushandi andori kushakia satia anyondo ushakia sandiondo rikushakia sa ushakia sandiongo ria kanya Ushakiasa Diana Unandia Koreasha. Begin to see an iridescent tube of light. You are asked to step into the center. First, you will walk through the violet flame. Feel, see, the cushion, the softness underneath you, the support from Mother Gaia. As you walk through, you begin to see and perceive fairies moving through the air, an entirely different world. White, majestic horses. Continue to breathe. You begin to see the cylinder of light glowing. See the door and take a seat. As you sit down, you see these beautiful hues of iridescent white, pink, gold, green, peach, silver, aqua, lilac swirl around in a clockwise direction. Feel your body being recalibrated. Feel your energy begin to rise higher and higher and higher and higher. The cylinder now begins to move, reaching up and up. Ascending higher and higher and higher and higher to the 9th dimensional frequency band. The door opens and you begin to see a beautiful crystal lake. A peace, joy, bliss, and harmony move through the air. You walk towards the shore. And you see dolphins and whales. You feel the sun. And you are asked to step and walk into the water. This cleansing water, this purifying water. A remembrance of who you are. Walk as deeply as you wish. Dive in, float on your back. Whatever you feel is being called to you. Dondio korea kusha. Dondio koresha kiasa dio kona. Dondi andoria shakuasa. Dondi andoria kashakiana. Dandondia kari kori kosha kiasa. Dandondia tari shokusha. Dandandia kari kari kori kori koria. Kori 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 kori. Dandianda dio sotoria kana. Ushada. Two dolphins greet you in the water. One dives down below and brings up a box. This box has a treasure and gift for you that you put here for this moment in this time. Bring yourself back to shore and open. Allowing this gift to be presented to you. Ushandianda rikosha kiasa, ambandiando ria kosha, iandorio konania, ushandia koriata, asha. Open. You are now asked to place this gift, this offering, into your solar plex. And as you do, feel a strength in your spine and throughout your bodies. You see many archangels, sage and sages surround the space. It is time to go back to the cylinder. You take one more look around and breathe in this bliss and peace. This is your home, and feel this in your heart. You go back into the cylinder and feel your body descending back home to earth. And take a few deep cleansing breaths here. And just see yourself lying on the forest ground, surrounded by the healing energy of nature. And remember that you are loved, that you are abundant, that you are limitless. Feel this. Become one in this space. And when you're ready, open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Place your hands on your heart. Or maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your solar plex. Repeating, I remember. I love you. I honor you. Thank you so much, beautiful hearts. Thank you. Please, please, please feel free to come back at any time. And if you like this video, please like it so it can get out to more people. You can share it amongst your friends. And if you'd like to dive deeper with me, you can visit my website. I will post the link below. I hope you have an amazing day filled with so much love and peace. And remember, when you feel overwhelmed, just take the time to connect back to the natural rhythm of the earth, the natural rhythm of you. I love you. Bye for now.